Okay, welcome back to Football Manager 2023 and this IF Brommapojkarna save. We have made it to our Champions League Champions Path playoff match, or matches, against Ludogorets. Hopefully the footage for this episode won't be corrupted, and then it won't take me like 9 hours to edit. So we beat Red Star Belgrade and Legia Warsaw. Both times we did not win the first leg. This was literally the most insane match I think I've ever managed in this game. In the interim, we did play Kalmar in the league. I went pretty much complete second team bar sort of the centre backs. Just to make sure we're pretty much fully fit for this game. Few things. First of all, Ludogorets have Dominik Yankov of Claremont Foot fame. Which is very exciting. It's nice to have him back. It's kind of worrying because he's really good. And I'm not sure we have players that good. But you know, we probably shouldn't have won the last two. I'm like, by our level, I feel like we're probably supposed to be worse than both Red Star and Legia Warsaw. And we won both of those. So I'm all of a sudden kind of confident. I think we can win this. In the league, we have taken a pretty significant lead here. We're 11 points clear. Kosic is the top scorer and the best player, despite starting the season as not really a starter. So, yeah, I mean, he's just unreal. He played a 10 in the last game. In 4 Champions League games, he has 2 goals, 5 assists, which is hilarious. Like, what is he even doing? I don't know, but also he's out of contract at the end of the year. Should probably give him a new contract, but he obviously thinks he's like a star player now, and I don't want... Also, his only player trait is that he argues with officials, which is fantastic. I can't even think like what I need to update you on, because I'm sure you've missed a lot, but I can't even remember what you've missed. At one point, Nikolai Muller's agent came to me and was like, you need to offer him a new contract. And so I went to Nikolai Muller and was like, you should sack your agent. And he did, so that was fun. I can't think what else happened in the last 2 episodes that I couldn't put in because I couldn't like have the news story footage. Some offers came in for Bergvall, nothing too significant. We didn't accept any of them because nobody's meeting the 5 million valuation. What I am excited about is this list is slowly dwindling. Like, it's getting smaller and smaller. We're down to just 5 teams now. Bayern have offered a couple of times. They still will not meet the 873,000, which is hilarious. Like, that's not a very high offer for a player of this quality, especially for teams that are super rich. But they won't do it, so for now, we're still okay. Also, he's down to 0 negatives, which is exciting. Still don't think he's going to sign a new contract, but we'll give it a go at some point. So, yeah, we have 3 games today. We're going to do the 2 legs against Ludogorets and the AIK game. And then hopefully we can skip forward to Champions League groups, which aren't groups. Let me just check. What is the Champions League format now? Rules? Okay, so league phase is now what we have instead of groups, which is 24 teams. So does this mean that no matter what, we end up in what? So I'm guessing if we make it to this stage, what this reads as to me is these 8 go to the round of 16. Oh, okay. So no matter where we finish, we go into a playoff round. Or maybe there's more than 24? Oh, there's more than 24, I think. How many teams? 32, presumably. 36. Okay, so there's 36 teams in the league phase. 8 games. Okay, that's a lot. We get 12 subs, which is nice. Starts 8th of the 9th. Okay, ends 20. So the problem with this is this goes this goes entirely through our like break, which is a bit weird. I don't really know how that's going to work. I guess our players just won't get a break because our league starts up again in like at the beginning of March, which is kind of odd. So we need to be in the top 24 to continue in the Champions League. And then I assume if we lose the playoff, we drop down to Europa League, is my guess. But I've never done this. I've never seen this. So it's going to be interesting. How is it decided who you play? Does it say? Because obviously there's 36 teams and you're only playing 8 of them. Is it just random? I assume there's like seedings and you have to play against a certain number of good teams. Or could we just get lucky and play against like all of the worst teams? I don't really see if they have anything on it. That's about who qualifies. This is just, there's 8 fixtures. So, I don't know. I don't know how it's decided who you play. I assume we're going to be playing mostly good teams if we qualify. Oh, I really want to get into this now just to see how it all works. Okay, let's go and try to beat Ludogorets, I guess. Amadou and Dai is almost back, but not quite. Okay, for our first leg against Professionalen Fotbollen Club Ludogorets Razgrad, we've got pretty sensible lineup, kind of normal for what we've been playing recently. The only sort of, well, and Krusnel's obviously in for Ndai, who's injured, but the only other thing is we're sticking with Kosic in the center, which worked pretty well. I've actually got the wingers backwards, I'm now realizing. That's okay. I mean, the last game, the last Champions League game, we had Gonzalez on the right, Anthony on the left, and they both played, well, especially Gonzalez played really well. So I'm probably going to switch them, like, immediately. Because it seems kind of ridiculous to change that when we won 7-1. Other than that, I think this is the same team. Abramson's not in it because he's tired after the last game because he played in the league. Just because we don't have that many centre-backs. But, yeah. I feel pretty good. If we can get a draw here, I'm going to feel great. But that might be a lot to ask. Okay, we didn't get to show this in the last 2 episodes because the highlights didn't have this part, but the intro to the game has like the proper Champions League graphics. It's very exciting that Football Manager finally has the rights to have Champions League graphics, and like we got the little crest in the corner, we got like the proper score board. It's kind of cool. Okay, first highlight, 15 minutes. We've actually had the better of it so far. We've had a few shots, a few decent looking shots from the XG, but nothing to show so far, but highlights. So here we go. Kosic loses it. Don't love that. Tissera, can we win that back? Come on. Yankov, no, don't do this to me, Yankov. Moller, good work. Francisco loses it. Muller's chasing down though. That's not great. Rick. Come on, Krusnel. You gotta prove yourself today. Dominic, you can't do this to me. Krusnel, headed out to Anthony. On to Bergvall. On to nobody. Because 20 fell asleep. Which is Kosic, I think. Dominic. No. Dominic, you're not allowed. You can't do that, Dominic. Come on. What happened? It said Bergvall was at fault. I mean, Jesus. Nissen gets turned inside out. I hardly think I'm blaming Bergvall for that one. I think that's maybe on Nwosu, who just made the worst save I think I've ever seen. Okay, that was weird. It was like there was a highlight from kickoff, but then it disappeared. But we've still got a corner by the looks of it. Okay. So this is the Krusnel Nissen one. Can we actually find... We haven't got a goal from it in months. We still haven't. Another corner, though. Come on, Nissen. Nissen has not had a great goal-scoring season. I mean, he hasn't played as much, but even when he plays, I think he's only got 1 or 2. Okay. Okay, and Wosu boots it over the top to Anthony. Doesn't quite get there. Krusnel. Down the line to Anthony. Gets there. He's going to cut inside. He is. Good cross. Oh, clear. Shoot, 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 shoot. Shoot! Stephen Vouet. He's been a while without a goal as well, actually. Right on the brink of halftime. Fantastic. That was not a great punch. God, I really thought he'd waited too long here. But he saw the space. I trust him. I thought he just needed to shoot there, but he took it all the way to the box and the keeper was still backtracking. Phenomenal strike. Stephen Vouet. What a great signing. Okay. Not been the best half for us. A lot of their XG, bear in mind, came from Dominic Yankov having an open goal from a yard out, but it's been fairly balanced other than that goal. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like a draw is fine, so I don't really have any issues with that first half. Oh my god, there's a highlight. Jeez, we've literally gone the entire half with that one. I've made all 5 subs now. Just made the last 2 there. Theo Bergvall's one of the subs. Oh, Pedersen's another. No, wait. Okay, the last 2 subs haven't happened then, because Amadou was one of them. Okay, well, now the last 2 subs have happened. Okay, that was literally a one highlight half, I think. Nothing happened. We had the only highlight of that half. Neither team even took a shot, really. Yeah, that was a really boring half of football. Really boring game, actually. But that works for us. 1-1 draw plays right into our hands. It means we are in complete control for the home leg, which a win puts us through. Which is how we've played every game so far. We've never won the away leg, but we've won both of the home ones so far, so let's make it 3 for 3. Elsewhere, we had a 4-0 win for Marseille with the Luis Suarez, not Uruguayan Luis Suarez, Colombian Luis Suarez hat-trick. He's really good. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're in, like, pole position to get into the Champions League proper right now, which is insane. I really did not think that's where we were going, especially after the 4-2 loss to Red Star. I was pretty sure we were out at that point, so I'm very excited to even have a shot at this. Okay, so we have gone with pretty much a complete second team for the game against AIK. We've got Gonzalez in, and Nissen, that's about it. Hopefully we can get a result. Even if we lose, we're still going to be pretty comfortable at the top. And the second leg against Ludogorets is much more important, so it's a chance for everyone to prove themselves. That's what this is. Okay, first highlight for us, maybe. Nissen to Pettersson. Out to Theo Bergvall. Actually, he's the only Bergvall on the pitch today. And Lucas isn't even on the bench because I wanted to give a couple of my centre-backs a chance. And we've got, or centre-mids rather, because we've got a bunch of centre-mids. It's like the only position where we actually have good depth. Yalassi into Gonzalez. Back to Yalassi. Back to Gonzalez. Can he find some space? No, he can't. Stefanelli. Not loving our positioning here. Who's number 4? Nissen. Okay. Not great. Yassine Yari. Good ball. Oh, that looks like a very good goal. Again, it's not the end of the world if we lose this. It's an unfortunate draw. AIK are pretty good. This looked like a rocket volley. Oh! I mean, again, Nwosu sits on the ground for it, which isn't ideal, but it's a good goal. Okay. Theo Bergvall. Oh my god, he nearly ran out of play. Camara. Infield to Tavares. Terrible touch, but Nissen gets it back to Camara. Chipped over the top to Doucouré. He's in. He's out. He chips it wide. You don't often see players chip it wide. Over sometimes. Not high enough and hit the goalkeeper sometimes, but it's a very soft touch, so it's tough to put it that far offline. So it's almost impressive. Sorely. Crosses it. Sogar. Oh, God. That was not very good defending. I don't really know what even happened there. Sogar knows he was at fault. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the reason why he's not getting a new contract. What even happened here? Did Sogar just, like, cushioned header down to him? Oh, he did, yeah. Lovely little... And then Nissen as well. I mean, look, we don't need to win this game, but we could do with not losing it by, like, 6. Okay, free kick. This is probably going in. The way this guy's playing, Boudaoui. I'm gonna be honest. I'm waiting for the replay on this, but I do feel a little like this might have been Nwosu's fault. That didn't look like... Did it hit off Nwosu? Oh no, okay, it was a... I thought it like bounced off Nwosu or something. It was a very good free kick. Look, I will note that those 3 goals were their first 3 shots of the game. You wouldn't think it, but we have had twice as many shots as them and are equal on XG basically, so this has not been as bad as it's looked. We've just been kind of unlucky. They had 3 shots and scored them all, so you know, it happens sometimes. Okay, Nissen to Camara. Infield to Tavares. Forward to Gonzalez. Forward to Doucouré, doesn't quite get there. Nope, doesn't get it back. Ooh, Sogard wins. Sogaard's gonna get sent off in this play. Cargbo is through. Oh, Jesus, he took a really bad touch there. That was lucky. That was an awful touch. Okay, corner, free kick even. Anthony, just off the bench. Okay, we got 1 back. We're winning on XG, by the way. Like, we are not getting torn apart like the scoreline suggests. Well, Anthony started scoring a couple of headers now recently. That's nice, a new addition to his game. Leach Holm, if we can get 1 back now. Oh no, sorry, Leach Holm is off the pitch getting treatment. I thought it was thrown. But if we... Where is everybody? Why Why did we just let that ball fall to them? That was incredibly weird. It's like we just opened a huge gap so they could score a goal, and they still didn't. Over the bar. We kind of need to score now if we're going to get this draw. Yeah, I think it's not going to happen, but we are going to win on XG, which is the main... Oh, they're catching us. No, they didn't catch us. So, we won on XG. That's the main thing. We had more shots on target, more corners, less fouls, more yellows. It's not so good. More possession, more passes completed. I mean, yeah. I mean, everything about that says we probably deserve to win, or at least get a draw, not lose by 2. But, you know, sometimes things are going to go against us. I think in that 7-1 win against Red Star, things probably went our way. So maybe... Although, like, we did deserve to win that pretty comfortably, but probably not by 6. So, you know, maybe things are going to go against us at times, and that's alright too. Doesn't matter too much. We maintain a 9-point lead at the top because Djurgården's lost. Drew with Sundsvall, but Elfsborg won to fill in their spot. 8 games left, 9 points clear. I'm still feeling very comfortable. Okay, I don't think we've actually changed the team from the first leg, other than I think Abramson is in for Zek. I believe Zek played the first leg because Abramson was tired, but I think that's the only change. This is kind of our starting team now. Kosic through the center, I'm still not sure about. Maybe we could put Anthony back through the center. It's just Kosic played so well through the center in that second leg against Red Star that I feel like we should... Also, Rick is just called Rick. that's not like a surname. He's just... Where is Rick? Can I click on Rick? No, we'll check Rick in a minute because I'm... Okay, wait, like, can we go up here? No, we can't click on anything? Yurdnov, okay. Yurdnov, Udgorets, players. Rick, are you Brazilian? He is Brazilian. I love when Brazilians just have, like, boring English names, like Fred and Joe and Rick. Okay, Rick it is. He's fast. Yeah, you don't associate Ricks with being, like, super agile and quick, but, you know, there you go. That's Rick for you. Anyway, yeah, this is our team. I feel good. I feel much better than I did before the first leg. Also, Anthony Taylor's in charge. Look at us getting big name referees. There's a twist in the tale. Anyway, yeah, this is our team. I'm feeling pretty good. Much better than I did before the first leg. I think Ludogorets are the best team we've played yet. But the first leg, honestly, I feel like we could have won it. Draw was probably fair. And now we're at home. So let's make the home advantage count. Hopefully the fans have showed up. And we can go and beat them. Okay, first highlight. Maybe for us. Looks like for us. Go on. Kosic. Get across. Good turn. He's on his man. Penalty! Anthony Taylor! Good work! Good work, Anthony. Anthony Taylor, not Anthony, our player, although Anthony... Oh, come on. Anthony, if you don't... Yes! Okay. Marianne, so reliable from the spot. A lot of people have been missing penalties lately in real life. It makes me nervous. Yeah, it's real life all over again. Kosic, come on! I thought we won another penalty for a second. Kosic! Oh, God. Everyone misses penalties now. I don't know what's happened. Nobody can score them. Amadou into the box. Get that. Lucas Bergvall has it. Okay. Out to Anthony, not Taylor. Kosic. Anthony! Oh my God! Good try. Lucas Bergvall. To Krusnell. Rick. Nonato. Boots it clear. Nissen. Cross to Abramson. To Bergvall. This is comfortable. Mvue, play it through. Go yourself. Muller! Come on! Is he onside? Are they questioning it? No, come on. I saw offside check. Yes! We love VAR! 25th goal of the season for Nikolai Muller. Great timing from Mvue here then. Oh, he's just ahead of him. That's why. Mvue is like just ahead of Muller. Great timing from Muller then. Fantastic. Okay, let's put that penalty behind us and just go win this game. Okay, ball clear by the looks of it. Anthony has it. Into Nissen to Bergvall. Lovely chip pass to Gonzalez. Lovely touch. Muller through to Gonzalez. Oh my God, this is unreal. Liquid football. Kosic! What a goal! That was so good. I mean, that is what this team is about. Like, sometimes we just play the most unbelievable football. Muller holds it up nicely. This is literally what he's there for. Great ball through to Gonzalez. This misses like the unreal passing play that led up to that. Beautiful finish, Marian Kosic completely makes up for the penalty. 2-0 in at halftime. Oh no. Why did I say that? 3-0 in at halftime then. Yeah, we're scoring from this, not them. Neresi to Tissera, to Nanato, to Yankov. Muller! Oh, I thought he tackled him. Nanato, Neresi, Yordanov, Tekpeti, Tissera. Oh my god, get there. Krusnell, good work. Can we counter? No. Maybe? Pat. To Enrique. Why would I say 2-0 at halftime? What a stupid thing to say. Mvue. Anthony's got it. Give it. Kosic! Go on, Marian! Oh my god, we're so good. It's over. Well, maybe not. We're certainly prone to conceding 3 goals at times. Mvue, beautiful ball over the top. That kind of looked offside, but we'll take it. Anthony gets to the line, chips it back. Kosic header. Kosic is good through the middle. Like, Kosic actually works really well through the middle. Fantastic. No complaints. We missed a penalty and we're still 3-0 up. I don't feel like we're supposed to be this good, but I will absolutely take it. Okay, we've made 4 subs at this point, I think. We had Mvue and Nissen on yellow, so I just got them off. Pedersen's one of the players off the bench. What a goal. Finally! He's on. That's his 3rd goal of the season. He has really not been great this season, but part of it is we signed 2 wingers in front of him, which has probably not made him super happy. I'm now thinking maybe he should be like the backup striker, because Doucouré hasn't been great, and maybe Pedersen will flourish a bit more up front. Zek to Krusnell to Camera. Lovely bit of play. Out to Pettersson, who almost loses it. I think he didn't even know the ball was there. Nedyalkov tackles him, but Pettersson keeps it. Around him, kind of. Nedyalkov's holding him off well. Go, give it 33. Or not. Zek is there. Camera to Abramson. This looks like a beautiful bit of play. Zek. Tavares, so patient. Look for your man. Krusnell's open. Krusnell ball. If that was offside, I'm going to be really mad. He looked like he might have just... Nope. What a goal. Oh my god. Muller's having an unbelievable season. Genuinely, who would have thought we just weren't going to miss Seydou Traoré? This has been... Like last season, I think everyone might have thought, oh, this was a mistake. Also, look at us again, destroying the opposition once they get to the home game. Oh my god. Like, we've just absolutely obliterated them. 5-0? It probably didn't deserve to be 5-0, but we took our chances. 8.9 man of the match from Marian Kosic. I mean, I think Muller is probably getting a bit annoyed. In those 2 games, the 5-0 and the 7-1, Nikolai Muller has scored 5 goals, and he's not even been one of the 2 best players in either game. It just sort of speaks to how brilliant our attack has been. I mean, you just can't say anything bad about any of them. 5-0 with a missed penalty. Marian Kosic just got an 8.9, and he missed a penalty. Pretty damn good performance from everyone there. We're through! We made it to the Champions League! The proper Champions League, we're gonna get so much money. Okay, I'm excited. That's about as good a win as you're likely to see, I think is a fair assessment of that. What do you make of Nikolai Muller outperforming his expected goals right now? He's a quality finisher. It's class. Well, that's all you want to ask? Okay. Shakhtar win? I don't really know what this is. First leg, I guess? Or is this there's so many different things in this game. No, it looks like we're in the same thing, and they're in a thing, and they're in a thing. I don't really know how any part of Champions League qualification works anymore. It's very confusing. But we're through. I know that we're through. That's all that matters. Okay. Couple of payments of 86,000. I'm hoping there's a bit more to come on that front, because that's not ideal. Anderson was there. Who's Anderson? Oh, sorry. Oh, right, the Swedish manager for Muller. Cool. Good work, Muller, then. Marian, you are class. You're unreal. Nobody can touch you. You're the best. Really? Are we not a shock? I feel like we're a shock, but maybe everyone just maybe everyone knows how good we are. I feel like we should be a shock result, but okay. Okay, I wanted to see who we were gonna be playing in the Champions League, but we've already made it to our next match. Which I'm not particularly bothered with doing on screen. I think we've got a decent episode there. So we're going to leave it there. You can see who we're playing in the Champions League next time. We're probably mostly going to focus on Champions League for the rest of the season. it's really the main thing of this. I mean, we're probably going to get knocked out. If we, like, lose the first 4 and we're clearly out, then maybe we'll go back to league. Although I don't even know it's going to go through the end of the league, so I'm not really sure. We'll get a better idea with what the schedule looks like once we get the draw out, and then I can figure out how to sort of structure episodes from there. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. We have made it to the Champions League. I don't know how much money we're going to get. I think for groups it used to be like 10 million, so hopefully it's around there. And I've just thought wins and draws are actually going to pay out quite a lot from here. So getting a few results is actually very important. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Till then, have a good one. Bye bye.